Procrastination, a silent enemy. Welcome to this episode of our podcast. Today we're going to talk about a topic that concerns many of us: procrastination. This habit of delaying tasks for later is often driven by a lack of motivation, fear of failure, or simple the comfort of inaction. Procrastination is not just a bad habit; it is a psychological phen- phenomenon that affects people of all age. Studies have shown that more than 20% of the population considers themselves chronic procrastinators. But why do we procrastinate? One of the main factors is fear. The fear of failure can be paralyzing. We face a task that may be challenging, and instead of tackling that challenge, we choose to watch one more episode of our favorite series or scroll through social media. These escapings provide instant gratification, but in the long run, it only fuels anxiety and stress. Another important factor is lack of organization, often taxing overwhelming because we don't have a clear plan. When faced with a large project, it can be difficult to know where to start. This is where procrastination can come into play. Instead of breaking the task is into more manageable steps, we become paralyzed, leading to the indefinite delays. Procrastination can also be related to perfectionism. Many of us have very high standards for our work. We want everything to be perfect, and this need for perfection can lead us to avoid starting a task altogether. Instead of risking delivering something that doesn't meet our expectation, we choose to do nothing. So, how can we combat procrastination? One effective strategy is to set small, achievable goals. Instead of saying, "I have to write a book," you could say, "Today." You could say, "Today we write one page." This make this makes the task less intimidating and more manageable. Celebrating those small achievements can motivate you to keep going. Okay, another technique is the 2 minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Do it immediately. This can include simple things like responding to an email or washing the dishes. By eliminating small tasks, you reduce your workload and simultaneously feel a sense of accomplishment. So it's also important to create a conducive work environment. Identify what distractions tend to pull you out of your workflow. It could be your phone, social media, or even clutter in your space. Minimizing this distraction can help your mind time focus. Additionality is crucial to be kind to no. It's crucial to be kind to yourself. Procrastination is something that happens to many people, and punishing yourself for it only deepens a cycle of guilt and anxiety. Instead of criticizing yourself, recognize that everyone faces challenge and look for ways to improve. So I'll I'll answer the popular question for this topic. Question number one: what are the signs that I am a chronic procrastinator? So repeatedly, repeatedly. or postponing important tasks, causing feelings of stress or anxiety related to unfinished tasks, difficult starting tasks, even those you enjoy, preferences, preference for more trivial or pleasurable activities over important ones. 2. How can I identify the tasks I tend to postpone the most and why? Keep a record of your tasks and note which ones you postpone most frequently. Reflect on the emotion associated with these tasks, fear of failure, or boredom. Consider the impact of this task on your long-term goals. Question number 3. Are there differences in how procrastination affects students versus professionals? Students may procrastinate due to a lack of structure, while professionals often face multiple responsibilities. Pressure of grades may affect students more than job performance evaluation do for professionals. Number 4. What role do emotions play in procrastination and how can I manage them? Negative emotions, fear, anxiety, boredom, can drive procrastination. Manage these emotions through emotional regulation techniques, such as such as mediation or cognitive restructuring. Are there specific techniques that work better for certain people or work styles? The Pomodoro technique very for works well for many. Other techniques include setting small goals and visualizing positive outcomes. Verse 6. How can I motivate myself to start a task that seems boring or uninteresting? Uninteresting. My answer is associate the task with a larger goal of personal benefit. Break the task into smaller parts and set rewards of each complete part. Complete part. Is it possible that procrastination has any short-term benefits? It can provide temporary relief from stress. Sometimes procrastination can foster creativity by allowing new ideas to emerge. Uh, what should uh, what what should I do if the pressure of an impending deadline leads me to procrastinate even more? Create a work plan with concrete and realistic steps. Practice the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Number 9. How can I maintain long-term motivation to avoid falling back into procrastination? Regularly review and adjust your goals. Find an accountability partner or a support group. And the last question. Are there resources or tools you recommend to help combat procrastination? My answer is use apps like Todoist or Trello for task management. Also, you can use books on time management and productivity, such as The No Habit by Neil Fior. Finally, consider involving others. Sharing your goals with friends or family can create a sense of, accountability, of accountability, of, of accountability. Additionally, having someone to support you can make it easier to stay on track. In conclusion, procrastination is a common challenge but not insurmountable. Recognizing the reason behind our tendency to procrastinate is the first step in overcoming it. By implementing strategies like setting small goals, minimizing distractions, and being kind to yourself, you can begin to combat this habit and build a more productive path toward your goals. So, thank you for joining us in this episode. I hope these tips are helpful and that you find the motivation to leave procrastination behind. Until next time.